Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Gravy Flips, where we flip furniture, video games, and collectibles in order to earn some extra gravy in our side hustles. Today, I'm going to be going over 10 ways to source video games, whether you want to buy them to resell, whether you want to buy them to collect. I'm going to be going deep in the weeds to show you really how to be one of the people that can really stick out and how to really get those good deals. I'm going to be going through some pretty technical stuff and some pretty advanced Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist search methodologies. So please stick with me. I'm going to be including links below. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you in a couple seconds after the intro. Okay, and before I get started, I just want to remind everybody that we did make it to 250 subscribers. That means that on October 31st, I will be doing a giveaway. All you need to do is subscribe and leave a comment below that says Marvel vs. Capcom on the Dreamcast, and you can be put in a running sweepstake in order for me to send this off to you on my dime. So thank you so much, everybody. It's been a real journey to get to 250 subscribers. It's been a couple months, but please, even if you don't want the Dreamcast game, please just hit like, hit subscribe, and let's get into the weeds on how you and I can source video games and collectibles and even furniture a lot better. Thanks for joining me, and here we go. Okay, everybody, here I am. I'm down in the corner, and I want to show you how to really optimize Facebook Marketplace, because I know the search results are absolute bullcrap with this. When you use your phone to search video games that are posted locally to you, oftentimes you'll get things that are like miles away that were posted like 12 weeks ago, and the optimization is actually really, really poor. So let me show you some examples of what that means. Like this was posted in Plattsburgh, New York. Obviously it's been posted a while, and I don't want to see these kind of things. Like, let's see if this optimization works at all. This was posted 13 hours ago, but the results just they're not like I'm getting things that are like advertised and stuff like that. So a auto hotkey. It took me a while last year to sit down and figure out how to optimize the links. And what I did was I created links that include some HTML code that makes the Facebook page do exactly what I want it to. And if I click my link, you see it's going to search for 100 miles of the category that I want, and the category I want is right here, okay? And it's going to show me a creation time and descend. So that means it's going to show me the most recently published collections or things that people are selling. So when I click on this and I go to Facebook, check this out. It takes a little bit of time for it to load, but this is the same search results, the same area, but look at this. This was posted not too long ago. Here we go. This was posted 2 hours ago. This here was posted 22 hours ago. I live in a pretty rural area. I'm still getting some of these published stuff, but that's 13 hours ago. Let me show you some other examples of things that are more frequently posted. You guys know that I also flip furniture and collectibles, so I have two of the same links, but I have niched down right here with free. So let's see what free stuff people are posting and why these links are fantastic. Here we go. So baby stuff. How long ago was this posted? This was literally posted 5 minutes ago. How long ago was this posted? 2 minutes ago. You see that? By using this creation time and descend language stuff, it really helps me to see. So this mirror was posted 30 minutes ago. This dresser, this is how I get first dibs on a lot of stuff, is I use these links And so this person posted it like 28 minutes ago. You can't get this kind of speed from your phone. You have to be able to use a desktop in order to do it. So let me include these links down below. If you guys want to optimize them further, if you look here, this free, okay, you can change that free into any one of these categories. So say I wanted to change it to entertainment, and if you don't do this perfectly, you're gonna make the website fail. It's gonna freeze. But by doing this, by doing entertainment, now I'm getting all the results that are like videos, CDs, and you see this was posted like 59 minutes ago. This is information that normally doesn't come free, but here we go. Here's stuff that was posted recently. Another CD player type thing. Let me give you another example here. So you just gotta look, use the link, and you can look at any one of these, okay? Pet supply, well, no. Let's keep it to a one word. Let's do like apparel. I'm gonna go to my category right here, and I'm gonna type in apparel, if I can spell it right. Because remember, if you don't spell it perfectly, you're gonna break the link and the website's just gonna fail. It takes a lot longer to load, but watch. We're gonna get a bunch of clothing items that were just recently listed. Look at this, hang on. So this shows up when it was recently listed, but the person said that they'll ship it. And that's why that's happening. But this one here, and again, I don't know why we're not getting how long ago it was listed. Again, this is why Facebook is not as optimized as it should be. There we go. Here's an example right here. This was posted 9 minutes ago. So that does show you that these items are being categorically listed from their creation time and descending. And this is something that you cannot do without knowing some basic code and some basic HTML work, okay? This is something that I'm giving to you, my lovely viewers, free of charge, okay? I will include these links down below. I can make an entire video on how to adjust them, but I'm gonna give you guys some time to play with them, okay? This is the search radius, 100 miles, okay? Just make sure that your Facebook is set up to where you want. I have mine between 100 miles of Burlington, Vermont. It's gonna say 62 miles. I really do have it set for 100. When you make these kind of HTML links, the video does, the search does glitch out, and you'll see random numbers here sometimes. I've seen like 83, I've seen like 55, 42, but it is giving you a pretty good search radius. Let's try again with video games. Two-worded searches are separated by a hyphen, okay? I went ahead and made more links that have like a 500-mile radius. And if you're really ambitious, you know, you can change your search location to anywhere in the United States. So like, if I wanted to go to, I don't know, Mount Penn in Pennsylvania, let's see what happens. So now my search results are in Mount Penn, Pennsylvania. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna click free stuff, go to the link, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. So in High Spire, Pennsylvania, 2 minutes ago. This was listed 2 minutes ago. And you tell me that you can find a way to optimize Facebook Marketplace without using these links. And I made these links, so this is my intellectual property. But I'm giving it to you guys as a way to help my viewers, because I'm really trying to grow this community, okay? Let's try video games. Let's see what video games are being posted in Pennsylvania, around there. If you know the area, you know that Pennsylvania is pretty close to Delaware. How long ago was this listed? No. It was listed, what, here? 4 minutes ago. $5 a piece. If there were actually some grails in here, and we lived near this Piscataway or Edison, we'd be jumping on this, okay? What about here? 5 minutes ago. You see this magic? A factory sealed Super Metroid? What? Dude, posted 11 minutes ago. I would be jumping on that if that person were closer to me. about this? That was posted with shipping, but I think you guys are getting the point. We can also change to where we want to go. Let's go to like Sacramento, Kentucky. I've never been there. I mean, I've been to Kentucky, but I've never been there. All right, World of Warcraft posted 4 hours ago. This looks pretty rural because like not much is being posted. If the most recent video game that was posted was 4 hours ago, I mean, yeah. So that's how you can optimize Facebook Marketplace to have the best search results for video games, or furniture, or collectibles, or whatever else you want. Please, as payment for me for sharing my my top knowledge on optimization and helping you guys search, please hit subscribe and hit like. Okay, so method number 2 includes using Craigslist. And really what you're going to do is you need to download the app, because Craigslist isn't really good for sourcing video games. People don't really use it to source much, but you can use it to find where garage sales are. So do not use the website. Go to the App Store, go to the Google App Store, and download the Craigslist app. And then you're going to search for garage sales. And then you'll see in the top right corner, you'll see 3 little bars next to the search area. You click that once you've selected the day, and then you can hit show map. And you'll see that it will show you where all the garage sales are within a certain mile radius from you. And by doing that, you can then click on each little pin that it shows you, and you can see what each person's selling at the different garage sales. I oftentimes use that on Saturday and Friday mornings when I'm going out, trying to make a good little trip to hit as many garage sales as possible. And you'll definitely find hidden ones that aren't posted on Craigslist along the way. You can also check Facebook Marketplace for garage sale posts, but they typically are the best place to find video games if you're there early. They go before 11 o'clock. If you're out garage sailing after 11 o'clock, you're not likely to find video games. So now that we've gone over Facebook Marketplace, link optimization, how to use Craigslist to actually search, the third way to find video games is to actually go to garage sales, estate sales, and moving sales. You can actually use the Facebook Marketplace links that I showed you and optimize them to search for garage sales, moving sales, and estate sales that were made. That's just another little freebie I'm giving you. But I like to use Craigslist because it shows you on a map where things are located. But this is actual footage of me going to a garage sale. They're kind of dying toward the fall. It's about to snow here in Vermont. But if you get there before 11 o'clock, you're likely to find some good stuff. I was at this garage sale after about 11:30, and there were still some Nerf guns that I could have got, but I just picked some stuff up and I was wanting to get home, so I only stopped quickly. Method number 4 is, if you haven't heard me say this before, when you're at garage sales or when you're picking up collections, make sure that you ask if people have more. If you use the ask with other optimization methodologies that I'm showing in this video, like the Facebook Marketplace hot link, and you message someone quickly if they're posting video games or DVDs or collectibles, and you ask them, hey, do you have more by chance? You can really snipe in those good deals. Alright, and the 5th method is actually when you use the Facebook Marketplace hotkey to really kind of snipe those first publications of video game collections or collectibles and furniture. You can always message the person and be like, hey, I'm interested in this item and can pick up today. Now, you ask, do you happen to have more that you haven't listed? Do you have more that you haven't listed? And by doing that, what you're doing is you're incentivizing the person to work with you because they know that you're willing to pay more, but you're also getting that one access, the individual access that you need to be able to really make deals with somebody. And doing this methodology, I used to search up DVDs, I used to search up like Funko Pops, and really be honing in on video games because I was really into collecting and getting the deals. One time I did this with a lady who posted I think it was like a PS2 with like 13 games, and I asked her if she had any more on Facebook, and she ended up bringing her husband's collection into the deal, which had a sealed Clock Tower 3 for the PS2, which is now sitting in my pile of games to send off to WADA to get graded. So by asking people, even if they're posting like kids' toys, it might sound like you're soliciting, you totally are, but it's okay to send 20 messages to people like, hey, I'm interested in buying this item, just out of curiosity. Do you have any other video games? I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is 2023. Everybody's competing to get video games collectibles. And I use this same mentality when I'm sourcing really good furniture. If somebody lists like a really nice sectional and says that they're moving, I'll be like, yo, I'll pick it up obviously, but like if you have dressers or anything like that, I'm showing up with a 6x10 trailer and a truck, dude. Let's fill me up so I can take as much as I can. And you would not believe how much that works. So again, don't be afraid to solicit more products or whatever you're looking for on Facebook Marketplace Messenger. Great tip. Moving on to number 6. Okay. And the next method is for those of you who aren't afraid to spend some money to get your name out there. Facebook, for people who are in the business world, running ads and marketing is completely tax deductible. So I know I don't want to trade $1 for a quarter. You know, I don't just spend on ads in order to have a tax deduction, but if I can spend my money on something that's going to increase the amount of impressions and the amount of eyes that I have on my Facebook business page, it's definitely going to help me find furniture, find video games, and find collectibles. I run 2 types of ads. I run ads that say that I'm buying video games for cash. I spend money on ads that say that I do a free furniture pickup, and between those two, as you guys can see the results from some recent ads that I've been running, I spent $100 and I got 162 engagements with my post about buying video games. I spent $200 and I got 22 messages for some furniture. The conversion ratio is a lot better for furniture because when I go pick up furniture, dude, people give me a lot. So if I can spend $200 for a week of ads and get like 4 sectionals or like 2 trailer loads worth of stuff, that $200 is paid for itself. Because what that's doing is, it's again eliminating the other people. If somebody posts a sectional or video game collection very cheap on Marketplace, you would not imagine how many people start messaging them. Phoenix Resale, Chase After the Right Price. All those big YouTubers have made video game collecting into a really good business strategy, which, you know, I do that too. I totally get it. But what it's doing is it's creating a real demand. As soon as those good video game deals are posted on Marketplace and Craigslist, people are being bombarded within minutes. And unfortunately, that's the game. A lot of people on my channel, they give dislikes because they don't like the fact that I resell video games. But like, dude, don't hate the player, hate the game. This is where we're at nowadays. If you don't adapt, you're not going to keep up with it. So even if you're spending $15 a day, $15 a week for a Facebook business page, you're at least letting people know that, hey, you buy video games, you buy collections, you pick up furniture for free, you do whatever you do. I mean, if you focus on DVDs, you can make an ad. And how do you make an ad? You go to canva.com and it's like a $9 a month subscription, and you can use their thumbnails and you can just create ads. It doesn't take long to get published, and you can choose on Facebook Marketplace the demographics that you want to reach, the keywords that you want to reach, and you can also choose what area you want to reach. So I normally do it like 50 miles around Burlington, Vermont. I'll do like Plattsburgh, New York, and Newport, New York, just within like an hour and a half of my house. Just trying to cast a pretty decent web, but I don't want to be driving 30 hours to pick up an N64 with 4 games. You know what I mean? So for those of you who are out there willing to spend some money, if you have $1,000 extra to spend in a couple months, hey, it's all tax deductible if you have an LLC. So definitely look into Facebook ads. And lastly, methods number 9 and 10 is if you're really bored and you don't have access to a car, you can always use eBay to source auctions by optimizing the search function. If you click to look at results that are newly listed, you can sometimes get lucky by sniping video games as they're listed. That takes a lot of patience, but you might be able to do it. A lot of people do that by, and they sell their video games on Amazon, so they'll snipe things that are recently listed on eBay, and then they will arbitrage them to Amazon, which means they'll just buy something, have it shipped to them, and then they'll ship it to Amazon, and they'll make the money on the arbitrage difference. Like, so if they buy a game for $45 on eBay, they'll sell it for $70 on Amazon, and they'll make that difference. But there are other auction places. A lot of Facebook groups are actually starting to do auctions, so you might get lucky there for video game collections. I've also seen people doing pretty well on Whatnot. I don't have any experience with it. It might be worth following some big-time sellers to see if you can snipe a few deals, because the majority of what Whatnot does is live auctions. So, I don't know. And the last, number 10 method is to get some storage units. The biggest video game collection I ever got was actually in a storage unit. It was the luckiest thing I've ever had happen to me. I made a huge deal with a local game store for almost $30,000. So if you're checking out online storage auction sites to see if there's any in your area, I've bought a lot of storage units in my day. I recently opened one up and found 10 cell phones and like 400 used needles and some drug paraphernalia, so I had to call the local sheriff's office. But I also found in that same day, I went to 5 lockers and I found a pretty big PS2 collection and a pretty big Wii collection, and I only spent like $350 on the 5 lockers. So Storage Wars shows people spending like $5,000 or $6,000, but I really highly suggest you get out there, get yourself a trailer, follow all these tips, and you know, maybe try doing storage auction lockers, because what they require you to do is you'll get 3 days, like 72 hours to empty the unit. So if you rent a U-Haul and then you go to a local transfer station, normally they weigh you before you go in. So if you have like a bunch of crap that you have to throw away, normally it's like $60 for a half ton. So if you're spending $60 per ton, it really doesn't cost you that much to empty out a storage unit after you've gone through it looking for certain valuable things. So I think this video is now getting on to like 30 minutes, and I'm really pouring a lot of knowledge that I have over the past 13 years of reselling, collecting, buying, reselling, and doing over 40,000 transactions online, and probably thousands in person. I know I've done hundreds, but I really value you guys for being on Gravy Flips with us. So please, for all this 3.5 hours I just spent editing and making this hugely informative video, please hit like, please hit subscribe, tell your mother, tell your cousin, tell your wife all about us, and please share below what your favorite part is, what methodologies are working for you. And when you're done doing all that, don't forget to let me know what your coolest pickup has been. I know that only like 2% of you are going to make it this far, but those 2% of you that make it this far, you're the best, and I hope to see you guys around for a lot longer. We're at 250 subscribers now. I'm going to be doing the sweepstakes giveaway for this game, and I'm super excited. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Thanks so much. Brian is out.